Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of the Final Fantasy Adventure. Last episode, Draven had another fall from outside Glaive Castle. This time though, it wasn't the Dark Lord who pushed him off, but rather Julius, who put Badger under spell and caused her to reverse the waterfall to take them up into the mana tree. So, speaking of Dark Lord, he was defeated by Draven, so now Julius is the main bad of the game. So, unfortunately, Draven is experiencing some self-doubt here after being defeated so easily by Julius, even though he did defeat the Dark Lord. And he found himself in this village. He also saw Bogard, who was pushed off the airship by Julius. And Bogard is basically saying that, hey, you need to basically save the world. And Draven's a little down on himself right now. So hopefully he'll get some motivation from the folks here in this town. But before he gets the motivation, he wants to stop at his weapon store and buy the flame armor, flame shield, and most importantly, the flame chain. So it's a good upgrade to the chain, and we're going to be going to an icy area in this episode, and the enemies are going to be weak to the fire, so we'll definitely want to make use of that. So get rid of a bunch of old stuff here that we don't need. We got the blood sword now, we can get rid of our silver sword, get rid of the old opal armor, just rearrange our inventory a little bit here. We'll never be able to get rid of the regular chain and the sickle or the battle axe, because they were weapons to solve puzzles, so the game forces you to keep them. So he didn't want to let you know, but he can't move for a while for his broken back. And that's Bogard, the previous generation Gamma Knight. He was distressed to hear of places being attacked, but he kept saying that there is a boy named Draven will come to save us all. I didn't really believe him, but when I saw you, even a chocobo knew you're the last hope. Bogard and the bird made me believe in you. We all believe that you'll save our world now. Chocobo is being treated at Dr. Bow Wow's house. Apparently, our chocobo who we left behind at the Mountain Rocks, he fell down here too. Where? To Ish. The evil Vandal people used to prosper around here, but the Gamma Knight with some sword defeated the evil. The ruins of the Vandal lie under the desert. Vandal was the empire, the previous empire, that tried to take over the mana tree. There was no way to go on water, but Dr. Bow Wow may be able to make something. He lives in a house over there. There we go. And here we're gonna head on here. It's apparently where our chocobo is. Something's going on in there. He's doing something to our chocobo. Phew, all done. I mechanized his wounded legs. He's fine now. He can even go on water. I named him Chocobot. How's that? You're accompanied by our chocobo again. Oh, you. We all rely on you, kid. Go talk to Bogard before you leave this town. And Bogard will tell us, once we talk with him, to go back and talk to Dr. Bow Wow, so let's just talk with him right now. Go east on the sea from the pier at north, and go north to Wendell, south to the Ammonites. Okay? Now let's go talk with Bogard. Bogard's in that house over there by the weapon shop. Vandal people could build things on desert sand. They built the Great Dime Tower, but it sank. Well, I guess they can't be really good builders then if what they built sank. Julius summoned evil monsters. Is it safe here? Get these people to move. Yeah, because every time we touch them, they automatically start their dialogue again. Luckily, we can hit him with a sword and push him away. It's not very nice, but hey, we gotta save the world. We're in a hurry. So here's Bogard again. I knew you would do it. Now, listen. It'll be perilous from now on. Julius has gotten the power of mana already. The only match is the knight with the legendary sword. Legendary? The Excalibur. Yes. And it is how we defeated the evil power of Vandal. You? Where is that sword now? Somewhere in this world. Well, that doesn't help. Go to Wendell and ask Chiba, he knows better. Ask Dr. Bow Wow how to get there. He'll help you. Alright. Please, save us all. And, alright, well, Dr. Bow Wow told us to get to Wendell, we have to go on the pier to the north, then head east, and then north. And then south is to the Ammonites. But we'll learn about them a little bit later. For now, let's go to Wendell. We'll go outside and we'll see our chocobo friend there. Yeah, if we just, if people are on our way, we'll just leave the screen to scroll them out of the way. And let's talk with our chocobo friend, who can now, when we ask him, we'll ride on him again. But he will, whatchamacallit, he can now walk on the water. So let's just explore this desert a little bit here. We got a few new enemies. Most enemies we can defeat with a blood sword. However, these armadillo enemies, because they have like a thick shell, you have to use the Morning Star on them. It's annoying because you have to switch your weapons around because the Morning Star doesn't work on these Venus flytraps or the mantis ants there. So you have to be switching your sword and your Morning Star back and forth. Yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it's good experience. So, yeah, because we still have to, like I said, take on Julius. And even though the Excalibur will be, actually they missed the I in Excalibur when they said it in the thing. Even though, you know, Excalibur will be very helpful, what also will be helpful is a bunch of levels. So we're just gonna fight when we can. Take out these enemies. And this is just a magic shop. We can buy magics or, you know, restorative items like ethers. But we don't need any of them. And the enemies have respawned. Nice. We'll be coming back here eventually later. That one person let out a clue about the Dying Tower under the desert. Spoiler, the Dying Tower will actually appear over here on this screen here. And that'll be a dungeon that we'll go to eventually later. But there's a few things you gotta do before then. So, first of all, we have to head to Wendell. Try to find Chiba, or Siba. That's like I said, just finish off these enemies here. We'll explore all the different things. To the west there was Wendell. I mean, not Wendell-ish. The town that we found ourselves in. That guy poisoned us, but we have so many hit points. We have so many hit points, and we're getting so many hit points back from the blood sword that the poison doesn't really matter. There's the coast. See, yeah, now with the chocobo being able to go on the water, we open up pretty much the rest of the world. But surprisingly, there's not much of the world left to explore. We explored about probably 90% of the world. Maybe a little bit less, like 80% of the world. Just walking on land and land. So pretty much the only place we have left to kind of visit is that Ammonite area and this snowfield that I said we needed the flame chain for. So there's the snowfield. We'll be going there in a little bit. But we're not directed to go there until after we go to Wendell. So we head to the coast here, and then we head north. And we end up at this little dock here, where which is right outside of Wendell. So it's really nice that they have that little dock right there. And unfortunately, we were told to go talk with Chiba here. But Chiba isn't here. We head into his place where he's supposed to be. You'll notice that he's not here. But luckily, the girl outside, she knows what he did, where he went. So we'll go talk with her. Lorm was attacked by many monsters. Chiba went there. Lorm is south of the snowfield over the southern sea. Okay, so now we know what we have to do. We have to go back to that ice field. And we gotta heal ourselves up there. I don't know why we lost all those hit points. But let's just get on our chocobo and ride our chocobo again. Our chocobot. And this time we're going to head to those snowfields that we saw. We can squeeze through there. That's the problem sometimes with fast-moving transportation. Sometimes it's tough to squeeze into places. Like when you're in your airship trying to land it on like a small little strip of grass. Alright, so we're going to head south here. Take this river. There's a seahorse there. It makes me think of Ultima. The evil seahorses there that are really tough in the sea. And I'm just going to stay on my chocobo to get to Lorm. And we'll take out these enemies on our way back. But Lorm isn't too far from here. And there's not going to be much to do in Lorm because we're going to find out that it's kind of enclosed. Not by Julius, but by another monster. So notice the guy isn't moving there. This room, it's locked, so you have to use a key to get into it. So it's kind of pointless to come here both now and later on. This guy doesn't say anything, even when he's unfrozen. But I'm going to just show everything off, so... And he is frozen. That guy's frozen too. But the king up here is not frozen. Julius has summoned monsters in this world. One called Carrie in the snowfield has frozen us. Chiba came, but he's stuck in the other room. It is dangerous to keep them all frozen for long. So, yeah, we're gonna run into, like, elemental fiends named after the fiends from, Final Fantasy 1. Carrie was the fire fiend in that game. Now, I guess, will she be the water fiend? I don't know. But yeah, we can't melt this door with our fire thing. It's frozen. So, looks like in order to unfreeze everybody, including that door, to find Chiba, we're going to have to go find Carrie in the snowfield. So let's take our chocobo with us. We don't have to, because once we get to the snowfield, the chocobo ain't going to be allowed to go with us. Draven says it's too cold for him. I guess because his metal legs. Because the rabbit is strong to fire. But these springs are weak to the morning stars, so we can finish them off easy. We don't have to even worry about going to the sleep spell like we had last time. Well, we're going to have to switch over to our axe here. Like I said, the game forces you to keep your sickle, regular chain, and axe, just in case you have to solve puzzles like this. But we'll keep our morning star just equipped until we get to the snow area, because these fish can't be defeated with the whip. So here we head to the snowfields, and it's too cold for you ahead. Wait for me here. And the snowfield's a pretty big area. We can get right to Carrie's place, but we're just doing a level of exploration here. Let's clear up some enemies, get some experience, get another level. Wolf enemy here, wolf head, and the walrus. Everything here is weak to the fire, so this flame whip is going to be really, really good. Whip it like Simon and Belmont from the Castlevania series. Well, in our case, it was Monkey Rat and Tiger Mouse. Got another item shop here with magic. Here's that other enemy, the walrus. You can drop the blizzard spell. there will be a few puzzles that we have to use snowmen in this snow cavern. I guess Carrie could still get a fiend of fire. She's just, instead of burning things, she's taking fire away and freezing things. Like I said, the good thing, like I said, it's good that we got that flame whip, because one, it defeats these enemies real quick. That's going to be really good against Carrie, who she's very similar to the Cyclops, who had the Morning Star. She attacks in that kind of pattern, and we use the chain whip on him because it outranged him. We're going to do something similar with Carrie. But we're not going to fight Carrie this episode because we're getting a little low on time. But we will get to her dungeon, which is just to the right up there. But we're going around here, showing off all the different screens and fighting some enemies. Let's finish off this walrus and werewolf head. And we'll end our episode right out here, outside Carrie's cavern, where we'll go and explore in our next episode. Take care, have a good one, thanks for following along. Bye.